Hey babes, what's up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. My oh my, we're filming in a different space today. We're actually in my bedroom. It's about time you guys saw another part of the house. But anyway, for today's video, I thought it was about time I regarded one of my most recent asked questions here and on Instagram, asking me where certain jewelry pieces are from that I'm wearing. I just decided to up my jewelry game this year. So a ton of the jewelry that I actually have is either thrifted or I actually got it recently from brands that I've loved. And as you guys can see, I love gold. So every single piece I'm actually going to be telling you guys about is actually considered to be good quality, meaning it's not Forever 21 or H&M or the kind of stuff that you'll wear and it will turn your ears or your fingers or your hands or your neck green. So stay tuned because I'm going to be giving you guys an entire jewelry 101 so that you guys can know what it is you're actually paying for, like what's gold vermeil versus gold plated versus solid gold versus gold filled, because they have very different price points and they actually tarnish at different rates. So we're going to go ahead and get into that so you guys can just be really knowledgeable with the kind of purchases you make when it comes to jewelry. The lowest, most common cheap jewelry material is usually brass, and that's a combination of copper and zinc. And this is the kind of metal that I stay away from because as soon as you get it wet or even you sweat like a little bit, it's the kind of stuff that like turns green or black. It oxidizes and it leaves like stains across your fingers or across your necklaces or the back of your neck. It's not pretty. Sterling silver is like one of the most durable metals that you can be using for silver jewelry. So you can shower with it, it doesn't tarnish. But if you're a silver person, sterling silver definitely gets a thumbs up. It is a good quality silver metal if that's what you're into. Okay, so the next metal that's most commonly used with gold colored jewelry is a gold plated jewelry. So the base of the jewelry is most likely something that's not the best kind of metal like brass. And then on top of that, you would actually have a thin layer of gold. I'm talking like 0.05% of the actual piece of jewelry is gold. The thing that sucks about it is that it doesn't tend to last long, and if you tend to get it wet, the gold plating rubs off really quickly. Gold filled is actually a lot closer to gold plated compared to solid gold, but compared to gold plating, gold filled does have a little bit of a thicker plating on the outside. So instead of 0.05%, it would be like 5%. It would be thicker, so it definitely does last a little bit longer. That brings us to my personal favorite, and that is gold vermeil jewelry. I think gold vermeil is like the best to invest your money in because it's not like ridiculously expensive, but it's really good quality and will last a very long time. It still has a plating, but the trick is that the inside of the jewelry, rather than being brass or copper, it's actually sterling silver. And because I mentioned before, because sterling silver is not something that would tarnish once you get it wet, it's a really good base to have in jewelry, and the gold plating and gold vermeil actually tends to be a lot thicker too. So a lot of my pieces are actually gold vermeil, which I'm gonna get into. Definitely the most high quality piece of jewelry you can get is a solid gold carat piece of jewelry. You can shower with it, you can wear it in a pool, you can do anything. You like never have to take it off. It's never gonna have to rust. It ends up being worth it because the cost per wear ends up being very small if it's something you wear every single day of the rest of your life. So right now I have on 3 little necklaces, and I love layering necklaces. I typically have these 2 on me every single day, and then sometimes I just go ahead and always throw on a little pendant type necklace. So the pendant type necklace that I'm wearing today is this 1996 one that I actually got from an Etsy shop. It's called Dainty in gold. This one I'm pretty sure is gold plated if I'm not wrong. I don't mind little pendants like this being gold plated because they're not the kind of thing that I wear every single day. This little chain specifically is called the curb chain, and I just love like how thick it looks. Definitely gives off that gold luster, which I really love. And then this long little chain here I wear at the bottom is actually from my absolute favorite store. It's MEJURI. You guys probably have seen MEJURI everywhere. They gifted me a couple things a little while back. I'm pretty sure they gifted me this like a year ago. I wear this every single day. Like I never take it off. This is a gold vermeil flat chain. I love how long it is because it's really perfect and essential for layering. I wear it in the shower. I wear it when I work out, and nothing has happened to it, which I'm so happy with. For bracelets, these are the 2 bracelets that I have on me right now. This one is actually matches perfectly this thick link chain that I showed you before from the Etsy shop. This is a bracelet I get a ton of compliments on. It's just a curb chain. And then this little one I actually love. It just has a bunch of cubic zirconia stones, which honestly just looks straight up like diamonds, and it is actually a gold plated little bracelet that you can make smaller and bigger. For rings, these are just the rings that I tend to have on a daily. First of all, I'm just gonna start off with this hand. This is actually a Cartier ring. It's not real Cartier, obviously, because a real Cartier ring is like $4,000, I'm pretty sure. And this one I actually got on Amazon, surprisingly. Such a good deal. I think it was like $25. It's gold plated. I think the link that I use is actually dead because it was a little while ago, but I'm gonna try my best to find another link for you guys. For my ring finger on my right hand, I'm actually stacking 2 rings right here. I have a thicker one and a thinner one. These are actually both from LEAH ALEXANDRA, and I honestly just think that these 2 are so beautiful, super graceful and dainty, which I love. This has probably been one of my favorite, most versatile rings from MEJURI. It is their boyfriend stacker ring. Obviously it's gold vermeil, but guys, it's amazing quality. Like seriously, it's lasted me over a year, maybe a year and a half even. So the next thing I get a ton of questions on is obviously my engagement ring. As you guys can see, it's silver. I know I'm such a rebel, I'm mixing metals, but I just love that it's very different. It has obviously a round stone on the actual ring, and then on the sides of the ring it has some sparkly little square or rectangle diamonds, kind of like a baguette style. But this is actually 100% 14 karat gold from the brand Alicante or Alicante. I'm gonna link them down below as well. It has like a square diamond, then a circle diamond, and a square diamond, circle diamond. So I just wear these stacked right on top together, and I think it looks really good. So let's start off with my earrings. I have 3 piercings on each ear. On my most recent piercing, which is my 3rd piercing, I actually have this little gold vermeil dangle from Princess Polly. It's a little chain that actually connects to a star, and it has a chain in the back as well. For my next piercing on both ears actually, I have my little Huggies, and Huggies have been super popular recently, and they're just these little hoops. These ones are actually from Alicante as well, the same place that I got my wedding ring. Again, they are solid gold. And then these little ones I've been wearing recently, I think they were like a random find at like one of those jewelry booths at the mall, but I do know that MEJURI has like an identical pair, so I'm gonna link it down below for you guys if you want to check it out. This is just like a simple diamond that I got at Claire's when I went ahead and went and pierced my ears, and this ear is like taking forever to heal. I think it's been like 4 months, and like I keep cleaning it properly and everything. I just feel like maybe they pierced it and it was like too close to my cartilage, so it's still like a little bit swollen. So for now I haven't changed it out. I actually have this little ear cuff from MEJURI. I love it so much. It's called the boyfriend cuff. It actually matches my boyfriend cuff ring, but I really love the way that this is. Like I don't even feel it in there. Again, it's gold vermeil. And ear cuffs I love because they're so perfect for you guys who want some more accessories to your ears but don't want to go through the commitment of getting a piercing. Ear cuffs are great for that. And something else you guys have been seeing on me recently a ton are my hoops, but I just love the size and like the chunkiness of these. I feel like if I'm wearing a really simple look, I can just throw these on. Or like Maggie and Emma McDonald, they got me into the whole hoops thing, wearing them with hoodies. You guys know I wear hoodies all the time. So these hoops, I'm pretty sure that I got them at Winners as well, which is like Marshalls for you guys, but I've been seeing a ton of dupes. And if you want to go ahead and get the super expensive original pair, they're actually Jennifer Fisher hoops, and they're really expensive. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to find a gold-plated pair for you guys in the size down below. All right, now we're getting into my necklaces, and this one is actually from VITALY. It is a super chunky necklace. You could just snap it right into the lock. I love the way that this one fits, and they have a bunch of like Billie Eilish style jewelry, you know, like a lot of those chunky, like super edgy type of jewelry I love. So then I have 2 more of these like simple basic chains, just like this one that I got from MELTEMI collection on Etsy. These 2 are also from Etsy. This first one is more of like a choker style, which I like because sometimes I have a lot of pendant necklaces and I want something a little bit higher, so I would pair a little necklace like this. And then this one is super cool because it's kind of like a box chain style. This next one is just a super long chain from MEJURI as well. You could actually wear it really long like this, or I actually like to double it up and wear it as a choker sometimes. I think that the little lock just makes a really cute pendant. This little locket is probably one of my absolute best thrift finds that I ever found because I actually think it is beautiful, but the details on this locket is so beautiful. And guys, it's actually a locket. You could actually go ahead and put something here. I just wish I knew the history behind this because I feel like a piece like this would have such a beautiful story. Next 2 necklaces I actually got from Princess Polly. The first one is this beautiful coin necklace. It's just like a square rectangle kind of coin with the queen printed on it. It's so easy to style, especially if you just want to add some more shape into your accessories. And this one is actually a gold vermeil shell and pearl necklace. This is definitely one of my more dainty pieces. I would probably wear it on its own or with a little thin choker. These next 2 necklaces are also from the brand LEAH Alexandra, and it's exactly where I got these 2 rings right here. And I don't know what it is, I've just been really loving coin necklaces recently, and the detail on the necklace is really beautiful too. It's called the Mayan necklace if I'm not wrong, and I think it has like a sun in there. And this is actually their note necklace, and it's just a little rectangle, as you guys can see. You can actually on the website ask to engrave something on it. From the M Jewelers, I have this little piece, which is also a little token necklace, and this is actually the Gemini necklace. I just really feel like a Gemini and I wanted a necklace to represent that. So this next necklace is actually part of a set that I thrifted. This is probably the only piece that may be fashion jewelry because I feel like it's already starting to tarnish, but I think it's really cool, very cute for layering, especially if I want to go ahead and bougie up some of my outfits. And there's actually a pair of earrings that match those. I will show you once we get to the earrings. And then these two necklaces, obviously the 1996 one you guys saw, but from the same shop called Dainty in Gold, I actually got this little Haley choker which has this like gothic lettering, but I just love how like miniature my name is written on these. So other than these two bracelets I already showed you guys, the only other bracelet I have to show you is this one, and it is actually a solid gold piece that I got from my grandmother. So it's definitely a vintage item. I've had it for super long, and I just love the way that they're like these shiny little gold beads and they have these silver beads in between. But I love this one so much, and I'm so glad that my grandma gifted it to me because every time I wear it I think of her. I got a couple of earrings and then I'm gonna go into the rest of my rings. So you guys saw I have my little mini hoops. I have these hoops, and there's two other hoops that I love and I wear them all the time. They're actually both from MEJURI as well. They are seriously like the perfect hoop for everyday. Very good, nice, basic, but you don't want something as bold as chunky pieces like this. You can wear these and they definitely add a little bit of flair into your looks. But if you want earrings that you can have in your ears all the time, never take them off, sleep with them, shower with them. If you're somebody who doesn't like to change out your hoops and you want just like a good, nice, basic mini hoop, these ones are amazing, and they're priced super inexpensive compared to other pieces I've seen that are this good quality. Alright, next for earrings, I showed you the little Chanel necklace, and here are the little earrings to match. Even though they're so cool, I'm so scared because they're fashion jewelry. They're definitely gonna tarnish, which I'm scared because my ears get super sensitive when I wear things that aren't real. But maybe for a photo shoot, or if I just want to wear them one day for a couple of hours, I'll pull these ones out, which are super, super cool. And then very similar to those Chanel earrings, I have these amazing, like incredible little Louis Vuitton studs. They're so freaking cute. I know that they're real gold. I don't know if they're actually Louis Vuitton because my friend actually got these for me from Etsy. Once this little third piercing heals, I'm probably gonna put in one of those. Alright, two pairs of earrings from Bauble Bar. You guys know I love ear cuffs, so these are definitely meant to be worn when you want like a really, really chunky accessory look. Bauble Bar is another one of those brands that have very high quality jewelry. This ear cuff, which I think is so freaking cool. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put this in like another hole of your ear and have it like stick down like a chain. But sometimes if I'm feeling like super spicy, I would just wear this ear cuff right here and have the chain hang down. Obviously not with these hoops. Like I would need very, very minimal earrings down here in order to make this look cute. Two other stacker rings that I actually love a lot as well are from VITALY, and it is this thin band and this thick band. Sometimes I wear them together on my finger, sometimes separately, but I just love that these stack so nicely on top of each other. Very good quality, have lasted me a really long time. And then from the M Jewelers, I have a super cool custom ring, which is just a little gothic H, obviously for my name. So cool, just a nice little flare from like the regular traditional style rings. And one of my favorite rings that I ever thrifted is this little pinky ring, and as you guys can see, it only fits on my pinky, and I'm really glad that it does because I don't have a single pinky ring. It's stamped 925, meaning that it's sterling silver dipped in gold, and it has a little sun right here, which I love. I'm pretty sure MEJURI has like such a similar ring with a little sun on it too, so I'm gonna link that below in place of this one. But I love that pinky ring a lot. I actually got this beautiful baguette ring from Bauble Bar as well. They have so many different colors, but I just decided to go for this simple like pink hues to kind of match everything. And then the last ring I have to show you guys has easily become one of my favorites. This ring is from LEAH ALEXANDRA as well, and it is actually a moonstone ring. So it has all these little rough cuts in here to make it a little sparkly. And don't laugh at me, but just wearing moonstones as a ring just really reminds me of Vampire Diaries. And I know I'm such a geek about these things, but like I love that show so much. So if you can relate, Moonstone, Tyler, you feel me? Alright guys, and that is everything that I have for you guys in my jewelry collection, and I hope that my little jewelry 101 talk helped you guys out in choosing which jewelry is good for you, because sometimes you put a lot of your money towards something that's not the best quality. So hopefully this guide will help you out, and I'm gonna have all the brands I mentioned and all the pieces linked down below because most of them are still available. But otherwise, be sure to follow me on Instagram to see me style a bunch of these jewelry pieces, because I tend to accessorize differently with all of my outfits, and hopefully it will serve you up with some outfit inspo. Plus I wear something thrifted in every single one of my looks, so there's that too. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. Love you all, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!